by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Kayn versus Shaco for the runes, Dark Harvest, Sudden Impact, Grizzly, Mentos, Treasure Hunter, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. We're gonna be starting the Raptors here and then clearing as many camps as we can against Shaco. He could try to invade us, but it's up to him to get the ball rolling. It's up to me to get a lot of camps, power myself up, get some items, and then we'll worry about getting the form. For Kayn, his passive is just that you build up that form. Hit melee champions, get the red form. Hit ranged champions, you get the blue form. But no matter which type you hit, the more damage you deal, the more form you're going to get. So it's way better to spend the first part of the early game powering yourself up and getting items, and then fighting later. For Kayn's kit, the Q has two parts, both the dash and the slash. You need to land both parts, and then as we're clearing the camps, we always Q into the wall, as it's going to be a lot faster for us. Then that whole animation just happens instantly. And then when it comes to jungling on Kayn, I know, Bob, with low ELO players, you get too obsessed with, what should I do? Should I help my team? Blah, blah, blah. Just get yourself strong. Just kill the bad guy. There's nothing else to it. Mr. Shaco's ganking top, and since we saw that, I'll be trying to take his camps here. 2 points in the queue. It looks like he's going to my blue side, and I'm fine with that. Because that just gives me full access to ganking bot lane without him having any answers to it. Pull these two together, and we can get the Q on both of them. Smite to finish that blue, and then we'll hit level 4. Enemy bot lane is not making major mistakes for me to have an easy gank. Oh baby, that's a Morgana to rely on too. When's the last time an ally Morgana hit an ability for you, Bob? Hold up. E, over the wall. Hello, Jin. Alto, W. Okay, you dodged that, but Q. It's gonna cost you your flash. And now we'll just repeat gank this. They're gonna ward right there in the tri-brush, but what I'll do is give him a second. Give him a second. Now this wave's gonna move up a little bit. And now we repeat. Eesh, moving. Q. Auto W. You'd be surprised, Bob. You'd be surprised. What does that Jin want to do? Well, he wants to CS. So we just wait for him to make that mistake and then do it again. And now that we're done with that, we'll just clear the scuttle. And since we started those raptors, those bad boys are up. So let's take those, take the Krugs, and then get a reset. Very good start to the game. Although meanwhile, Shaco is probably still on that top side. As Kayn, we're an assassin, so it's not up to us to contest the enemy jungler and be where they are. If anything, we want to avoid them, but if we're avoiding them, we need to be doing something on the other side of the map, like we did this time. Shaco's top side, we gank bot. Because if you just avoid them and farm, well, Kayn's passive, you're not building it up if you're just farming. Shaco has that blue buff, so that tells me everything I need to know. My blue side camps were totally taken. We get level 5 and back to base. Let's try to go for blue form this game. So we'll go for that Ghost Blade first. Serrated Dirk Longsword. And now I'm just going to reset right to that Shaco's Wolves. If I reset to my blue side, that really slows things down. We attacked bot lane, so we might as well try to do it again. Maxing the Q for now, but once we get more of that blue form, we can start maxing the W. It's simple. You want the Q max if you're red form, and then the W max if you're going for the blue form. Well, you guys are super dying down there, huh? Galio has ulti for me. Very nice. And the enemy bot lane is so far pushed up. Hey! Hey, you guys. Do you pay mortgage here? Because you're acting like you own the place. Okay. Aldo. Q. W. Just kill Mr. Jin slowly but surely. Flash? Q. Instead of chasing the Lux, I'll just finish that one. Now I want to return to my blue side camp, see if those are up. Do my own camp since we already did this attack. If I tried to invade the Shaco, it'd be too much. Way too much. He camps. Yippee! My wolves are up. Oh, those are level 1 wolves. You could tell with how easy they were to kill. Level 1 wolves, but a level 6 Gromp. This Gromp has his ulti. Stronger than me. This gank is aight, but I'm gonna need Volibear to show me something. There's the W. There's the Q. We E over the wall. Get in here. Alto. Q. Alto. Alto. W. Hit him. Hit him. Q. That second Q's always coming up, so you want to be spamming. And that gave us even more orbs. Luckily, we didn't get the whole red form. Whenever you're near completion of the form, you'll get way more orbs based on the type of champion you're hitting. So, since we hit Volibear, that gives us a lot of red form. But, if I go attack the Jin Lux right now, then I can complete the blue form. There's a ward right there. Okay, give me a sec. You over this wall. There's no blast cone. Welp. Let's go ahead and E over this one. That's not as good as you would want it to be, but I have a good flank on bot lane now. The girls are nowhere to be found. Luckily, we don't need them. Nice, there's Lux Q. Auto. Auto. QW. Ulti. Pop. That's one. The Kai'Sa straight up dying. Go ahead. Move forward, Jin. I dare you. Gonna reset, get my form, get my Ghost Blade, and get back out here. He doesn't even try to stop me, huh? You can move up the pad a little bit there and then still transform. It's gonna let us use the home guards and get more distance. Mr. Shaco, level 5. And you think you can do Void Grubs. Since all this action is happening, I can straight up just do what I want. Let's reset to the Void Grubs here. We're going to be able to get there in time, no problem. Mr. Shaco, nowhere to be found. Alrighty. With my ulti down and then Shaco misstepping, I can actually punish, take these Void Grubs, and then farm all my camps. Okay, that's his ulti. There's all the Void Grubs. Saving my E here. Okay. W. No, I missed. Shaco's going in, baby. Never mind. I mean, if I just give it a second. With the blue form, now our E cooldown is a lot lower, so... Again! Yeah! Hello, Shaco. W. Q. So much damage. Ugh. You are just toast, huh? He didn't have his ulti, we knew that. I did not expect to deal that much damage. Sortie, sortie. I'm leaving, I promise. Come on, let me have that thing. I know, Vigar is coming. Hit that thing for me, come on. Come on, guys. Boom. There's the cage. Kill this guy. E, W, auto, Q. Hit him. Hit him. Ulti. Any damage? None. Well, ulti Q. Oh, it's a 1-for-1. I expected Mbessa to do a little more than that. A point in our W, and now it's time to clear some camps. Serrated Dirk. Longsword. Building into Opportunity next. Ghost Blade into Opportunity every day of your life. Don't complete the tier 2 boots this early. The boots Lucidity aren't going to do what you want them to. We always need to be investing into longswords early, or else we're not dealing damage. For real though this time, our ulti's down. It's time to do a full clear after all that. But when you have the tempo advantage, your levels, and your items, You can go fight the enemy like that, especially when they misstep like they did. Cute. Come on, Betsy. Nice. But yeah, with the blue form, you get more burst on the passive. And then the E has a lower cooldown. The W has no cast animation. All of this gives you way more tempo. Things happen faster. You clear faster. You can fight faster. It's up to you to utilize those cooldowns, so we keep spamming this E as we go camp to camp. Missing the Q entirely. That fella's full HP, brudda. And we don't have ultis, so we're not even concerning ourselves. When your ulti's down, the play that you move towards better be free as fuck, or else you're wasting your time. Alright, all the camps are done. Let's kill some bad guys. E, Ghostblade. Auto, QW. Thank you, Galio. Thank you. Any noobs in here? Shaco, you like Gromp? Lux, we love you, baby. W. Myth me. Q. Auto ulti. Pop. Where I ulti him, even if he was to ulti, we'd be able to see which Shaco was the real one. At least my allies would. And we'd be able to kill him from there. Alrighty, we won the play. We killed the bad guy. Let's take the objective now. Guys, I do not have smite. E, Ghostblade. Hello. Q. Auto W. Hit him. Hit him. Noob down. Mr. Jin, I love you. Blast Cone. E. W. Thank you very much. Alrighty, just one more here. Just a question for Lux. Lux, do you... Oh, come on! Lux, do you think about me? Do you remember me? W. Let's get out of here. Job's done. Just seeing if Lux thought about me or, you know, knows about me when I leave, if I'm just even on her mind at all. Opportunity, boots lucidity into the top side. Opportunity plus Ghostblade gives us the tempo and the early game damage. Opportunity giving us AD lethality, the extra lethality on our burst, and more movement speed as we kill the target, so we can get in with the Ghostblade and get out with the opportunity. Boots of Lucidity is going to be more QW as we spam siphon all the camps on the map here and then can gank way more often because we're way stronger now. Well, Galio died, so let's see if we can clean up the mess here. We want to let Vigar hit the turret here. And then our ulti's coming up. W. Auto Q, brother. Wake up. Vigar, I'm right on your screen. Wake up. God, that dealt so much damage, though. Once you have the double lethality items, it's crazy. The enemy bot lane's resetting, so I have a lot of free reign here. W. He had to have gone in. Auto. This is the real one. I don't know which one's real. E, Ghostblade. Smite. W. Myth me. No camps. We can poke with the EW now. Yep. 300. 9-second cooldown. We'll do it again. Hit that, Morgana. E. W. Damn, I could have got that guy. No camps. Waiting. Waiting. E. W. Auto. Q. Ulti, ulti, ulti. I deserve this. I should have gone for Vigar. I deserve this. I don't know why I was so obsessed with Mr. Jin. Another serrated Dirk longsword. Build it into that Edge of Night next, so then we can get the spell shield against, you know, 700 damage Vigar R. Stuff like that. Lux Q, Vigar Cage, we can just run right through those once we get the Edge of Night. That's when Blue Kayn truly becomes OP. Welp, we died, so it's time to farm some camps. Trying to clear my blue side towards that Rift Herald. Now, as we enter the mid-game as Blue Kayn, the real trick is to go in second in these fights. Because I went in first in that shitty fight, they could kill me. They spent every ability on me. Why? Because I'm the first guy on their screen. Instead, we want to let Ambessa, Galio go in, and then follow up. Because once you go in second, abilities will be spent, and you can clean up the kills. It's the fundamental of any assassin jungler, and that's where every noob falls off the face of the earth, because you can force things in the early game like an asshole as any jungler, but as you enter the mid game, it just stops working for assassins because it would be OP. It would be super OP if you could just run into the enemy with no consequences with these ridiculous ass tools that Kayn has, like going untargetable and whatnot. I don't know what the enemy team's doing, but I'm taking this Rift Arrow for free. And that dragon's coming up soon, but my main priority is going to be this farm. Auto W, Q. That guy's just dead. He's just dead. Oh. Once you get Dirks, man. I have 2 serrated Dirk items and 1 in the pocket here. I have a good flank, but let's play it slow. Remember the go in second part? Go in, guys. I dare you. Go in, go in. E, Ghost Blade. W. Auto Q. That's 1. Auto. Auto ulti. Pop. That's 2. Always get those auto attacks off, man. Just drop that Rift Herald. Once you kill people, that's your time to drop the Rift Herald. Not before, not after. Guys, push. I'll be taking this. That guy died. We don't get the bot turret. My team is not pushing, whatever. My ulti is spent. Back to the camps. We'll clear as much as we can, get a reset, and then fight afterwards. The fights in between here, after you've done your good play, are bullshit. But you don't want to reset either because these camps are up. Job's not finished. $13 volley bear, no thank you. Edge of Night, Crimson Lucidity, and then we'll build into Sherelda's last. The Edge of Night is such an OP item, so necessary as your third as you enter the mid to late game. You have to start team fighting, aka taking damage. And Edge of Night gives us the AD lethality, but the HP and the spell shield to be able to tank quite a bit. Volley bear, WQ. Dude, I bet I can one-shot Shaco with just WQ. I'm level 14 to his level 10. I will show you to not farm, Buster. Kill this guy. I have Edge and Night, I can run right into him. Come here, you little blue bastard. W. Auto Q. Just obliterated one-shot him. Is Blue Kayn balanced? Let me know. Hi, guys. E. W. Or Q ulti. Dodge on Lux shit. Wait for the Q. Pop. Auto. Q. W. Waiting for the E. Q. It's that simple. You gotta use that ulti to dodge their abilities. And then just have 4,000 kills and one-shot them with one WQ. It's that simple. Let's clean up the camps. I'll get to the Atacon. Just give me a sec. Stealing Shaco's food. Yeah. He ordered Chipotle. I went into the Chipotle and grabbed his bag. Don't tell anyone. Edicon gives us a lot of XP and then more XP as we get kills and assists. As we're entering the late game, that's going to be very nice for me. Shaco. Yeah, time for wolves. Yeah. W. Auto Q. Kill this guy. Moving. WQ backwards. Mr. Jin. E. W. Auto Q. Auto Q ulti. Pop. Okay, well, Volley Bear, I just want a favor. Come on. Come on. Volley Bear, how do you say the number 5 in Spanish? Man. W. Auto. Schmoving. It's gonna take us a while. Okay. Okay. W. Hit that blast cone. Haha. You're going nowhere. No. Oh, Investa gets the kill. We got blast cone too far away. Let's reset, spend all that gold, and then do it again. Gerelda's. No need for that. Longsword. Let's see. We got 2 options here as a last item. It would be Serpent's Fang to reduce their shielding, or Axiom Arcanist, or I guess Guardian Angel. That's not bad either. Do they have shields? Not really. They have a lot of AP damage. What if I just went Maw of Mount Mortius? Seems pretty bad. That's warded. Okay. Shaco. Sweeper. Ghostblade. E. W. Auto. Q. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Now you don't have to overforce kills here. Just E. W. Q away. Remember, let your teammates go in first. If they're not going in, we just do the neutral poke with the EW. There you go, W. Auto, Q. Now if you use the E immediately, we're in combat so we don't get... Guys, kill this guy, W. Ha! Q ulti. Pop. Let's get that dragon. We don't use the E immediately after because when you're in combat, the cooldown... Not the cooldown, but it cancels your time that you get to use it while you're in the wall. That's something you got to get used to. 30 seconds on that Baron. We can just stay up the map and keep fighting because we're level 16, dude. Ghostblade. On to Jin. W. Smite. Auto. Q. Nice. W. Q. Well, they're all pretty much dead. Even though we're strong as hell, taking the turret is not super easy. That is not what I wanted to do. There's a single champion in front of me. Here's the tricky situation. My allies are going to randomly stay mid for no good reason. If I go back and farm, then I can't capitalize on anything that happens. W. Nuke down. So easy, it's so much damage. They just explode. The Vigar has armor too. Bear in time. Let's get the Axiom Arcanist, get 2 ultis in one fight. The Axiom Arcanist gives us AD lethality, reduces our ulti cooldown as we get kills and assists. It also gives you 20 ability haste. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for spamming the WQs. My teammates are fighting to the death in front of their base, but Me and Kaisa can solo this, no problem. Just the E for some HP. If you're doing Baron, you want to spam the Q and W as fast as possible. You get the first rotation, the second, and the third. Hello, little guy. I know, it's scary in this jungle. EW, Q, auto. Holy shit, auto. Yep, skill, auto, Q. Yep, took skill right there, I think. That took a lot of skill. Blue Kayn takes so much skill. Alright, GG. Final score, 26, 2, and 7. GG, GG, GG. Alrighty, that is going to put us at Bronze 4, 79 LP. Final damage dealt, 37,000 with damage taken 28,000. Dark Harvest dealing 6,060. What are the odds of that? Sudden Impact dealing 1,398. Well, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the low ELO games. Once again, it's weird for me to record these as I can just drop a nuke, but is it useful? Let me know. Some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. I don't know. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the join button to support the channel and get access to videos sooner, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bob, there's time to fight and there's times to farm. You can learn exactly when to do one or the other, because I know you do a little bit too much of one or the other, with the jungle pathing cheat sheet below. Check it out. Bye. Collaboration with my friend Kiray. He's offering the early game jungle course. With this, you'll have pretty easy guidelines of how and why to do things in the early game so you don't get lost, and better yet, can get a lead and carry the game. Check it out with the link below.